Picture this, the rhythmic dance of a needle, a thread weaving its way through fabric, transforming separate pieces into a seamless whole. This is the magic of the sewing machine, a device that has stitched its way into the very fabric of our lives. To understand its workings is to unveil a story of ingenuity and mechanical marvel. The needle, a central character in this story, performs a choreography perfected over decades. Initially, needles were crafted by hand, each a unique artifact of a craftsman's skill. With the advent of the Industrial Revolution, needle making became a mechanized process, allowing for uniformity and precision previously unattainable. The thread, a silent yet indispensable partner in this dance, also underwent its transformation. The industrial production of thread, stronger and more consistent than its hand-spun predecessor, was a critical advancement. This new thread could withstand the high speeds and tensions of machine sewing, a feat that hand-spun threads could not always achieve. Together, the needle and thread traverse the fabric, a medium that itself has a rich history. From hand-woven linens and cottons to the later introduction of synthetic fibers, each type of fabric presented its own challenges and opportunities for the sewing machine's evolution. The needle's journey in a sewing machine, a seemingly simple motion, is a marvel of mechanical engineering and a critical innovation in textile history. This slender harbinger of creation, as it dances through the fabric, marks a stark contrast to the traditional hand sewing needle. In the hand sewing process, the needle's passage through the fabric is a laborious task, requiring skill and precision to ensure consistent stitches. The sewing machine, however, transforms this process with its unique needle design. The needle, with its eye near the point, introduces a novel approach to stitching. This design, patented by Charles Frederick Wiesenthal in 1755, was a groundbreaking departure from the long-standing needle design, where the eye was at the opposite end. Wiesenthal's invention was more than just a needle. It was a cornerstone in the development of mechanized sewing. His needle design allowed for a continuous and rapid stitching process, a significant leap from the slow and meticulous hand sewing method. This innovation enabled the needle to deftly carry the thread just below the fabric surface, minimizing friction and wear on the thread while also setting the stage for a range of mechanical stitches. The significance of this innovation cannot be overstated. It laid the groundwork for future advancements in sewing machine technology, influencing the designs of pioneers like Elias Howe and Isaac Singer. Their machines, which incorporated Wiesenthal's needle concept, brought sewing into the realm of mass production, revolutionizing the textile industry. The birth of the stitch in a sewing machine is a fascinating process, emblematic of the intersection between human creativity and mechanical precision. This pivotal step in sewing technology is marked by the transition from hand stitching to the use of machinery for creating durable and consistent stitches. The chain stitch, one of the earliest forms of machine stitching, is a testament to early sewing machine ingenuity. Its simplicity is deceptive. The process of creating a series of interlinked stitches that form a chain-like pattern is a complex orchestration of timing and coordination. The hooker looper, which catches the thread loop, performs a delicate dance with the needle, intertwining the thread loops in a seamless manner. While the chain stitch is elegant and efficient, its vulnerability to unraveling poses a significant drawback. A single broken stitch can lead to the unraveling of an entire seam, a risk that tailors and manufacturers must carefully consider. Despite this, the chain stitch remains a popular choice for specific applications where its unique texture and flexibility are desirable, such as in decorative edging and hemming lightweight fabrics. The lock stitch, on the other hand, represents a leap in sewing machine technology. The integration of two threads, one from the needle and another from the bobbin, requires a complex mechanism to synchronize their movements. As the needle descends, it not only carries the thread through the fabric but also creates a loop. This loop is then caught by a rotating hook or shuttle, which interlocks it with the bobbin thread. Each lock stitch formed is essentially a tiny, precise knot. The strength and durability of the lock stitch come from this interlocking, making it ideal for a wide range of fabrics and applications. The lock stitch's resilience to stress and wear makes it a cornerstone of modern garment construction, particularly in areas subject to high tension like seams in denim or upholstery. Imagine the fabric gliding smoothly under the needle in a sewing machine. This seamless movement is orchestrated by the feed dog, an unsung hero in the world of sewing technology. The feed dog, a set of metal teeth situated below the sewing machine's needle, plays a pivotal role in the sewing process, transforming it from a manual, labor-intensive task to a streamlined and efficient operation. The feed dog system marked a significant advancement in sewing machine technology. Prior to its introduction, fabric movement had to be manually controlled, requiring a high degree of skill and patience to maintain consistent stitch lengths and straight seams. The feed dog changed this by mechanically moving the fabric in precise, controlled increments. This innovation not only sped up the sewing process, but also significantly improved the quality and consistency of stitches. The feed dog works by emerging slightly above the machine's needle plate to grip the fabric. As the needle rises, the feed dog moves forward, pulling the fabric along with it. This motion is synchronized with the needle's movement to ensure that each stitch is placed at evenly measured intervals. The result is a uniform line of stitches, a feat that was challenging to achieve consistently by hand. The feed dog also enabled the sewing machine to handle a wider variety of fabrics, from delicate silks to heavy denims, by adjusting the pressure and movement of the feed dog teeth. This adaptability further expanded the capabilities of the sewing machine, making it an indispensable tool in both domestic and industrial settings. The feed dog's contribution to sewing extends beyond its functional role. It symbolizes the transition from manual craftsmanship to mechanized production, a key aspect of the Industrial Revolution. The sewing machine, equipped with a feed dog, became a symbol of efficiency, innovation, and the democratization of sewing. The story of the sewing machine begins in the 18th century with basic, often impractical designs that laid the groundwork for future developments. The earliest attempts at mechanizing sewing were met with limited success, often hindered by technical challenges and resistance from traditional tailors fearful of losing their livelihoods. The breakthrough came in the 19th century, with innovators like Elias Howe and Isaac Singer. Howe's 1846 patent introduced a machine capable of creating a lock stitch using a needle with an eye at the point, a significant improvement over earlier models. However, it was Isaac Singer's refinements and aggressive marketing strategies in the 1850s that truly brought the sewing machine into the public consciousness. Singer's improvements, including a foot pedal and a fixed arm for the needle, made the sewing machine more practical and user-friendly. He also introduced installment payment plans, making these machines accessible to a broader range of consumers. The sewing machine's impact was magnified by the Industrial Revolution. As factories sprung up, the demand for efficient, consistent, and high-volume production of garments and textiles grew. Sewing machines transitioned from being a household tool and industrial necessity, playing a crucial role in the burgeoning ready-to-wear clothing industry. Throughout the 20th century, sewing machines continued to evolve. Electric sewing machines introduced in the early 1900s offered even greater speed and efficiency. The mid-20th century saw the advent of computerized sewing machines, which allowed for complex patterns and functions to be executed with precision and ease. Today's sewing machines are marvels of technology, offering an array of features from automatic threading to programmable stitch patterns. They cater to a wide range of users, from home sewers to high-fashion designers and industrial manufacturers. Beyond clothing, modern sewing machines are used in a variety of industries, from automotive to aerospace, for tasks as diverse as upholstering car interiors to assembling parachutes. The journey of the sewing machine is not just about technological advancements. It's a narrative of social and economic change. It revolutionized garment production, altering fashion and consumption patterns. It democratized clothing manufacturing, bringing fashion and practical sewing into homes worldwide. The advent of the sewing machine brought a seismic shift in garment production. Before its invention, clothing was laboriously stitched by hand, a process that was time-consuming and costly. The sewing machine drastically reduced the time and effort required to produce garments. This efficiency led to a significant reduction in the cost of clothing, making it more accessible to a broader segment of the population. The sewing machine played a pivotal role in democratizing fashion. It enabled rapid production and replication of the latest styles, which had previously been the exclusive domain of the wealthy. Now fashion became more accessible, allowing people from various socioeconomic backgrounds to partake in contemporary fashion trends. Moreover, it empowered individuals to create and alter their own garments at home, fostering a culture of personalization and creativity in fashion. Home sewing became a widespread hobby, bridging the gap between professional tailors and everyday people. In the realm of industrial manufacturing, the sewing machine became an indispensable tool. It was at the heart of the burgeoning ready-to-wear industry, contributing significantly to the growth of textile and garment manufacturing sectors. This, in turn, had profound economic implications, creating jobs and contributing to the industrialization of nations. However, the ubiquity of the sewing machine also had unintended consequences. It laid the foundation for fast fashion and disposable clothing trends, where the ease and low cost of garment production led to a culture of mass consumption and disposal. This has resulted in significant environmental challenges, including textile waste and pollution. The ease of producing vast quantities of clothing has led to overconsumption and a throwaway culture, contributing to the mounting problem of textile waste in landfills. While primarily associated with the textile industry, the influence of the sewing machine extends into various sectors. It has been a catalyst for change in fashion, interior design, automotive manufacturing, and even in aerospace engineering. The sewing machine has enabled the creation of intricate designs and durable materials in numerous fields, showcasing its versatility and indispensability. Ultimately, the sewing machine story is woven into the very fabric of our daily lives. The clothes we wear, the furnishings in our homes, and even the airbags in our cars are products of this incredible invention. And so we come to the end of our journey through the remarkable history of the sewing machine. I'm curious to know what you think. How has this tiny mechanical marvel impacted your life? Do you have stories of sewing machines passed down through generations, or perhaps a personal experience that highlights the importance of this incredible invention? I invite you to share your thoughts, stories, and reflections in the comments below. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories about the fascinating tools that shape our world. Until next time, keep creating, keep innovating, and keep stitching together the tapestry of our history.